Plans are in place to outlaw the current red number plate scheme for brand new vehicles in Thailand. If approved, the new regulations will see a mid-year ban on the much-abused system of allowing vehicles to be released by dealers to buyers on temporary red plates, the use of which carry conditions which in many cases are ignored. The government says that vehicle registration now takes a short few hours and there's no need for red plates. But it's also likely that new car dealers will pre-register stock, much as they do in the West. To date, the red plates have been seen often as a status symbol by some who drive for years instead of days without proper registration. They're now in for a surprise, as anyone from now driving over 30 days without proper registration will face a 10,000 baht fine. Another American couple have been nabbed for graffiti spraying, this time on Koh Lanta. No doubt as to their guilt, as they were caught on camera. The second less than dynamic duo to be caught in a month. They were fined 5,000 baht and made to apologise. Monday saw Bangkok police declare the death of a Swede who fell from his hotel balcony as accidental, with no signs of a struggle in the room. The 47-year-old fell 7 floors on Sunday from a balcony only accessible from a window and with railings that appear to be only 1 metre high. In Suratani, volunteer rescuers and police earned a pat on the back yesterday after rescuing 5 tourists from the local jungle. 2 Spaniards, 2 Brits and a Canadian all forgot that jungle is not a public park and were lucky to have been located thanks to phone GPS. 22-year-old American Jared Gladstone came up with a unique way of explaining his theft of a car in Chiang Mai. He's told police that he was sleepwalking. The dopey American drove the car 30 kilometres through the city and was only caught thanks to a tracker device. It's likely that he'll end up in court there too, where judges will have to decide how close to the truth his statement really is. And he'll find it a lot harder to sleep in jail. Meanwhile, at home in Pattaya, an abandoned baby left with the neighbour after the mother disappeared was handed into police yesterday. The tot was handed over to children's homes as police see the chances of tracing the mother as slim. She took with her all the child's documents, which also means that it will be virtually impossible for it to be adopted at a later stage. Adoption in Thailand requires a parent's consent and a birth certificate is needed to also obtain a social security number, allowing the child to go to school or later to work. It's hoped that the young mother will have a change of heart. If you think that druggies are dopey, well, you're right, especially those who bought from a walking street dealer. As he was nabbed this week, it was discovered that he was flogging cough pills as ecstasy. His stash, seized and checked, turned out to be cough medicine. At least the junkies won't catch a cold. Rumours that our radio and news service are closing down are totally unfounded. Fabulous 103 FM, for good or bad, is here to stay. It seems that another English language operation is closing, but it's Bangkok-based and hasn't run the distance before its bosses pulled the plug. As for us, well, we've never planned to make fortunes, and we're happy to just be able to pay the bills. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 30, dropping down to 22 tonight. That is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM. First every day with news from Thailand in English on TV and radio, and keeping you in touch with Thailand along with Pattaya, the city of fun.